Hey everyone, Tony George, DocSports.com. We are here on a Tuesday, and the NIT and March Madness play-in games begin today. Lots of NIT action, lots of value in the NIT. Home road dichotomies, this so on and so forth. And as I mentioned to you yesterday, there's a lot of teams playing in the NIT tournament that could easily be in the NCAA tournament and not only be there, but win in the first round in advance. So that's how much parity there is depth-wise in college basketball this year. And you're going to find that out Thursday and Friday in the big dance. So be sure and stay aware of that. We're going to talk about the VCU and Princeton game in the NIT tonight. And, of course, we'll tell you at the end of the video what's going on. Also, live chat, all things March Madness, tomorrow, right here on this YouTube channel at 10:30 Pacific a.m. That is 12:30 Central. Tomorrow, bunch of guys sitting around having a libation. This is lemonade, but having a libation, just sitting around a campfire, sitting around a sports bar, saying, hey, who do you like? What's your leans? Who do you think's going to win it? Blah, 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 blah. What's your hidden gem? Which team's favored that shouldn't be favored? Which total's way out of whack? Why? Those sort of things. Who's the David that's going to beat Goliath in round one? So let's talk about it. Live chat tomorrow, right here. All things college basketball. Let's go ahead and get to your free pick. We'll tell you what's going on the website. We're on a nice 10-2 run. We went 80% in the conference tourneys, 10-2. We'll take it. Hadn't been a great college basketball season for me, but apparently we're peaking at the right time, right here in March Madness, and we've had a lot of success the last couple years in March Madness, and you've been doing this 30 years. You see some things. You go, I've seen that movie 1,000 times. I know how it turns out. And that's usually what happens. History has a tendency to repeat itself. So put some experience to work for you. Let's talk about this VCU Princeton game. NIT action night at VCU. They're laying 7 points in this ball game, and I have no idea why. I like Princeton in this game. I really do. You take a look, and bear in mind, you have to look at the body of work for the entire season for teams. And then you need to take a look at the last 5 to 10 games. I concentrate solely basically on the last 5 to 7 games because I want to see what they were doing in the regular season, because tournament basketball on a neutral floor is a little bit deceiving when it comes to stats because things change, But the one thing that hasn't changed for Princeton is their shooting percentage. They're one of the better shooting teams in the country. And they have been all year. As a matter of fact, I'm going to, just as we're sitting around here being friendly and everything, they shot 49% from the floor during the regular season. That's 8th in the country. They shot 38.8% from the floor in three-point range. That's 7th in the country. VCU, not so much. This team that scores 80 points a game versus VCU, who scored 66. Princeton's defense, not as good as VCU's, but let's take a look at last 5. Now, remember those shooting percentages. 49% from the floor, 38% from three-point range for the season. You scroll down. Let's go to the last 5 games. 49% from the floor, 42% from three-point range. The one constant is 49% from the floor. These guys hit half their shots. Now, VCU did a nice job at the end of the season, hitting about 48% their last 5, but 29% from three-point range. Is VCU going to defend the perimeter a little bit better than what an Ivy League school is going to do? Probably. But at the end of the day, a full 7 points with a team with that much offensive prowess in March Madness, when anything can happen, Give me the points in Princeton tonight for your free pick. Over at Docs, we got a triple header, flat bet, 3 units each. No big, huge top play, no big hyped up anything. You know, we absolutely tore it up in the conference tournaments, no doubt about it. 9-1 our last 10. That being said, the score is 0-0. The slate is 0-0. And we're going to go very slow into this thing. An NCAA play-in game, a couple of NIT games here. Probably do the same thing tomorrow. Possibly one big play tomorrow. Maybe the only play I'm on. We're going to wait and see what the line does. And then, of course, we're working on our cards for Thursday and Friday as we speak. Got a bunch of games written up. We're going to narrow it down. It's going to be low volume. If you spread it around in this tournament, you're going to get beat up. I'm telling you right now. College basketball has been a eyebrow-raising, head-scratching year for many, me included. Well documented right here. I tell you like it is. You got to tiptoe through the tulips lightly here on Thursday and Friday. There's going to be some upsets. There's going to be a lot of close games. Again, if you like teams that are laying 2, 2.5, even 3, you're better off playing them on the money line. Laying the extra vig. Paying more juice, because next thing you know, that game ends up 71-70 and you laid 2 and you lost by 1. How many times has that happened in March Madness? Millions. So be sure and keep that in mind. NBA yesterday, we got beat up yesterday. I had the Clippers as our top pick of the day, and they got into overtime and didn't get the number covered. They missed it by a couple. Got a nice NBA play for you today. Absolute blowout. If I wouldn't have got skunked yesterday, this would be a 6 or 7 unit play. And in the NHL, we got an easy winner for you as well. Doc Sports, free $60, link in the description below. They've repriced all the season-ending college basketball packages over there. I think they're like $1.49. Put $60 towards that and get it for $89. March Madness. Now, if you don't like me, not everybody likes me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I don't care. But there's 11 other good handicappers over there. You can put that $60 and park it in any new account and get March Madness for $89 from any handicapper of your choice. DocSports.com. Be there or be square. Let's sweep 3-0 tonight and get it done in the NBA and NHL.